We are back with part 19. Wow. What is... Let me look at my other playlists I got. And other streams and see how far did I get. I think with Hollow Knight, I made it... That's the Yotai, I only made it to 13. Although, I did do a bunch of 4-hour streams and 6-hour streams and whatnot. So... Hollow Knight made it to part 15. Although same thing there, I did 3-hour streams. They were mostly 2-hour to 3-hour though. So that's not too crazy. Part 15 was 6-hour. Alrighty. Let's get part 19 rolling. Open up stream on my phone. There we go. Yeah. It's cool to have a game that, you know, can last so long for a playthrough. Because for the viewers that actually want to see more episodes, you know, they get more out of it. People who want to skip through can skip through. See, now this chair could be scooted back a little. I don't like that I can't walk past it. Put it a little more like that. Yeah. And then we still get a full view of the room. And we can walk between it. Look at that. And this swivel chair can go back a little more too. That's pretty far back though, I'm not gonna lie. It's not up close to it. We'll make this one closer. Because I prefer a further back seat. And you can still walk behind this one, right? Still a good view of the room. Yeah, this would be my chair right here. I'd be sitting all the way back here by the wall. Present Delight looks a little crowded here, but I think it's fine. Okay. I won't do a lore recap this time. Oh. No, that can't be right. These aren't ones that I've already found. Orange is irrelevant. Alright. What to start on? Should I continue building? Alright, no, I'm gonna leave this closed for now. So, my boy AB joins me in stream here. I can give him the full tour, you know. I gotta remember my own layout of my base. I was thinking about moving that somewhere, but I kinda like it being there. I guess I could start on this area. Up here. Ah, that's such a cool feeling walking into here. I don't know why. This looks so dope. And then seeing that doorway in the back with the glass roof. Ah, that's cool. And then there's my little bedroom right there. This place is gonna be awesome, man. Okay, how do I start a typical chill area? Maybe I'll take these windows out for now. And I can do something a little weird, you know? Have this extend over this way some, right? And make this kind of like a little nook where we can sit on the couch and whatnot. Like, this will be the kind of chill talking area. Or maybe I'll do it more like this. The nooks start here. And then come back over like that. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go get our titanium. We don't need to be running. We're chilling. Now I am curious what to do about this. And these are wall planters. Shouldn't I be able to plant stuff on the walls? Isn't that like the whole point of a wall planter? Or is this thing just gonna sit there and look pretty? Maybe it will just sit there. I guess I'm not entirely against that. See, and I can do something like this. Holy centering, that's cool. That's some good centering. Oh, that feels good. Let me see, baby moose. Yeah, let me tell him it's up. Alright. And I can't do that until after. That's fine. Alright. Let's see. This way. Boom. Center it. Inch it up to right there. Yeah, what's up, baby? Let me give you a little tour. Hang on, let me look down. Where should it start? Where should the tour start? I got a few places I can start my tour, Abby, of my base I'm working on. We got the kind of like public, what would you call it? The best room. See, I got a few different rooms, and it's a work in progress. So, we got, you know, the best room in terms of what I got planned, or best room in terms of what's already made, right? And I got different rooms with different purposes. Like, I got my public room where it's going to be like the couch and like, you know, the TV. Alright, what's already made? I got you. I'm trying to swim in such a way you don't see it until I gotta remember where my fucking throwaway is here. Yeah. I think it's like right here. Yeah. Okay, baby.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We're gonna start our tool in the production level, right? Here we got all my peepers. These peepers are really good for food. And I've heard, I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard they make for good fuel in a bioreactor. Alright. This little dark corridor right here I got it turned off because we don't go in here much. Like the lights are turned off. But you can see I got it super reinforced. This helps add structural stability to the whole base. You got a number that you work with, and if it falls below 1, your base starts taking damage and like filling up with water and stuff. So adding these plates right here adds to that number so that I don't have to worry about it. But we got our nuclear reactor down here. I got it super reinforced because normally the nuclear stuff, that's like the most dangerous part, right? So in terms of how it looks and how it functions, I got a message. Hang on. Yurt. Alright, I just finished talking to my dad too, AB. When I finish this stream, if you want, I'll send you the money to get Sea of Thieves so that you can buy it. Me and him just finished talking, and I actually only need 100 out of the 140 I have on my Cash App. So I can give you that 40, and you can get Sea of Thieves, and we'll run it sometime. But we got our nuclear reactor, so in terms of functionality and how it looks, right, it's reinforced, so I add stability to everything, and it's got hella fuel. One of these reactor rods has lasted me hours of power for my base, and it's powering everything. This nuclear reactor is badass. Okay, I was worried that it'd be more of a pain to constantly refill this one reactor, but the power it provides so much, like it's generating so much, and it's lasting, excuse me, so long that this is insane. One rod has lasted me hours of fueling my whole base, hours, for one rod, and I can equip it with 4 that each run out individually, so like I can swap them out. The used ones, I can take it out and put a new one in. Like I could probably power all 4 of these slots, and this reactor would last a full 24-hour in real life day, I'm thinking. And I wouldn't have to worry about my power running out. So these power, it lasts hella long. But yeah, also it just looks cool down here. It looks like it's reinforced to help protect my most dangerous part of my base, and what gives me all my power and lets this base function so that I have oxygen and stuff down here. It's super reinforced and protected. So you see these blue rods, reactor rods? This is a used one. I'll go ahead and take it out so I can go throw it away. These blue ones, right? I'll come up here, and this will also let me show you my production part of my base. We'll go ahead and close this back up. We won't be back in there for a while. But see, look up top. You can see my power number. The reactor holds a charge of 2,500, and then on it's, you know, generate. It's kind of like it's got a battery of 2,500, but the rods can still produce more than that. So when that rod, if say all 4 of my rods ran out, I would have 250 power left to work and refill it before I run out of power. We got these pepper plants right here. These are like ice peppers, spicy edible, and they give body heat when I eat them, and they give food and water, which is really good for this. And it just regrows its ass off in multiple bundles, so I can go get that all the time. This here's the production room. We got our recyclotron, which recycles crafted items into their base components. So let's say I wanted to put my builder tool in here. I could recycle it, and it would give me the wiring kit and computer chip that I use to craft it, and the ion battery that's inside of it, right? Pretty badass. So I can store, like, for example, these titanium ingots. It costs 5 titanium to make 1 ingot. I can craft a shit ton of these ingots, and so each one of these is 5 titanium that I can stick in the recyclotron. Like, I can stick one of these in the cyclotron and get 5 titanium back. So I'm super stacking my resources, right? And titanium's like the main building resource. So I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how much titanium I got in this one storage thing. And here I got my copper, my quartz, which you turn into glass. I can also stick in the recyclotron. And copper wire. I got silver too, which is 2 silver to make a wiring kit. I got a second titanium locker in case I fill the first one up. I got my gold and my lead, my lithium, my ruby, my uraninite, and some kind of crystal that starts with a K. I forget what it's called. Those are kind of like rarer, and I got them in here. And then my diamonds and magnetite. I only have a few. I got them color coded too, to show for like how often I use them. The story's pretty good. I'm mainly in it for the gameplay loop though. Here we got the fabricator, which is the crafter. This is kind of like the crafting table, right? And you'll see if I go here to electronics, I can make a reactor rod for 2 uraninite crystal, a piece of lead, a piece of titanium, and a piece of glass. Let me go ahead and actually make one so you can... Oh, I don't have any lead. That's cool. You'll be able to get to see me go grab some lead. Actually, I'm running low, so... Let me bring you over here to the scanner room. This is my scanner room. It shows a layout of the nearby terrain, right? So this is where I chose to make my base, AB. You see these, what looks like floating islands? This is an underwater game, right? So these are floating, like, pieces of landmass underwater, right? And if you look closely, this is like one big chunk right here, right? That's separated from the land, right? So you got this like giant piece of land that got pulled and separated and left a crack beneath the surface down to a cave system down here where you can just barely see the roof on my scanner room. My base is about halfway up, so I can go down this crack or I can come up here to this area, which up here is where I'm gonna have to go get lead, so you'll be able to see up there. And here on the scanner room we can scan for various resources, right? And so like for right now I need to search for galena outcrop, which can either give you titanium or lead, and it will ping it on the scanner room, right? So you see that orange dot? That's where it located the galena outcrop, right? So pretty much directly above my base there's 2 of them, right? And I have this chip right here, scanner room HUD chip, and it shows the data on my HUD because I have it equipped, so I can look up and see where the resources are that the scanner room is finding, right? It's pretty rad. I like how it looks too, especially it's showing this whole area. This whole area looks badass. So it's really nice to have it on the scanner room and it's kind of like showing everything. It just barely reaches the top of this big landmass. So I like got my base in the perfect spot to show everything. I'm really happy with the location of this base. I'll show this room last because it's my place I'll be leaving. Up here, where I was when you first tuned in, is where my kind of like garden area is gonna be. I'm gonna grow a bunch of different plants, and just kind of make it look nice and planty. It's gonna be like a little chill spot, with a hatch out here into the water for outdoor growing, to grow stuff out in the water, right? It's just a nice little platform.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And then if you continue through, this ladder up here brings you to where I'm gonna have my chill area. And tell me this is not a badass way to enter the room. You're walking in, you don't know what's coming up. You turn that corner and you see this room. There was windows right here, so imagine these slots were right here. I'm planning on building a nook right here though. In that little, you see that square? That square, this square, that square, that square. That's the space I'm gonna have the nook. I'm gonna have some walls right there, so you're gonna walk around to get to the door with a little space right here. But if you come this way, right here will be a little entrance, and we'll have like the couch and stuff in there. But this is gonna be decked out to be like the social area, where you come and you talk and you hang out. There's not really much to do here. Here we got the control room. This control room lets me manage my power usage. It lets me look at my structural integrity. So like how durable is my base looking right now? My number is 35. Remember, when it hits 1 is when, or below 1 is when we start taking damage. I'm at 35 right now. The yellow room is my control room. And with this little control right here, we can move it around to look at various different areas of the base, right? I'm actually surprised it's not showing up as well as it was before. Oh, that's why. I was pulled too far back. So like you can see, this is the hallway we came up in. And then there's that. You can look at all the different parts of the base. Oop, I turned something off. What did I turn off now? Ah, I accidentally turned off this. That is so loud, I don't like it. But yeah, you can see that was my production room, that's my scanner room. That's the part I'm going to show you last. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Just a little overview of everything. You can see how much power am I using and how much am I, like, how full is my battery. I'm using 0.8 to 0.5 is how much I'm using, and my base is matching that generation with the nuclear reactor, right? If my battery was too low and I started filling it up, it would better show how much I'm actually generating. Whereas right now it's showing just how much I'm generating to fill how much I'm using. I'm planning on putting a door right here. So it's like, it gets more complex like as you get further. These are upgrades I've unlocked, right? You start off with just a tiny little room and a crafting station and like one storage. You don't have any of these items or anything. You don't have anything except the crafting and the storage. But I've slowly built up all this. I'm thinking about putting a door here. So it's like you turn this corner, right? And you just see a door. And then you gotta open this door into this room. And so you're opening the reveal into the room. You know what I'm saying? And it just gives that whole like, this area is this area kind of feel to it. And these bulkheads are structural reinforcement, right? So it's adding to my reinforcement for the whole base. And if my base does start flooding from damage, each of these bulkheads is a sealed off different area. So say my garden started flooding, right? If I got a door there between the production room and the garden, my garden flooding won't fill up my production room. You know, only my garden will flood. And same for here. If I had a door here, if my garden flooded, it wouldn't fill up this room. So it just makes everything a little more stable. Continuing on this way, straight ahead, we got the observatory, which I got the lights off to kind of make it more like a chilled out, like when you go outside at night to just have a look without the lights on. That's how we got the observatory right now. And it's just a nice glass dome room where you can see above and below of all of the base. Pretty fire. With a glass hallway so you can look around as you're walking through. And the door right there and its placement make it so you can't look into the chill room and the chill room can't look into the observatory. So if you were chilling in the observatory, you got some privacy in here too. You know, the only spot you can see this place from is down there, which you still couldn't even see that well. You know, you would see the floor from down there and maybe someone walking in, but that's about it. So it gives a little privacy to this overview looking spot too. Just another little chill nook. And up here is where I'm going to start my bedroom, right? So you go up the ladder, you got the door for the reveal. And I haven't built anything in here yet. But in here is where the bedroom's going to be, with a nice glass roof. Pretty fire. It's going to look way better once I actually get the furniture and stuff in here. And we'll go back down the ladder and I'll show you that last room that I hadn't showed you yet. We got another hatch right here. So like on each of the levels, I have a hatch. So I can go straight outside or straight inside to each of these areas. We'll have a nice walk back through the base. What's up, Smokey's the fish? Yeah, I want to build another door right here too. Alright, AB. And then this last room I hadn't showed you. This is my vehicle slash entrance. Main entrance to the base. We'll go ahead and shut this back behind us. Click. This is gonna be the main entrance to the base. Here, we got my mech suit. Pretty snazzy and nice. Right? We got our upgrade panel for the mech suit. We got its storage back here. Good amount of storage. It's actually got a 36. I'd say I'm pretty far. In Subnautica, I'd say I'm pretty far. Here, this should, if you've played below zero, this should help you gauge where I'm at. I got these crafting resources, got this stuff, got this, got all these. I really wish the resource thing wasn't so in the middle. Like, it could be over there on the left, where the home button is. We got these machines. Just unlocked this, haven't built it yet. Still missing this, surprisingly. Yeah, I'm pretty far. But this stream, I'm mainly going to just be doing some building and resource gathering rather than story progression. So, if you're trying to not get spoiled on the story, I'm not really doing any story this stream, right? For the next 2 hours. The only real spoiler, technically, would be the area and what everything looks like in this area. Because I am going to be going outside and looking at it. You've beaten it? Cool. Alright, then. You don't have to worry about that. But yeah, AB, we got our mech suit right here. We got over here This is the C truck, right? That's its driving module. And you can see this station where like it's dock that it pulls up into, right? Here's what's cool about the C truck, AB. This is how it originally starts. This is the start of the C truck. And it's kind of like just a driver console. It's a vehicle to get around. And that's it, right? But you can build these, you can find the recipes for it and build these modules for it that are like add-on rooms, right? So here is the sleeper module. We got a bed, we got a music player. Yeah. Let's put a song on. I think it's actually not playing because I'm not out of the water right now. But we'll play it here in a second. And then we got a spot to put a picture. If I set a screenshot, we got a spot. I can put a screenshot picture in there. Here we got the aquarium module where it captures fish and stores them. I just got some of these fish, which you can make water with, and some of these fish you can make food with. That's what I got put in here right now. Here we got the fabricator module where you got a crafting station. So when I take my sea truck around, I can craft on the go. I can craft on the go, like while I'm going. That's all good. Crafting module, and it comes with a little storage. A very, very small amount of storage, only 12. But it's still nice. I can craft while I'm driving. And then we got the actual storage module, which comes with a lot of storage. A lot of storage. And the final module we got installed right now is the docking module, where I can take my mech suit and dock it onto the sea truck, right? So I can bring my mech suit along with my truck as I'm driving my truck around. Now, the more modules you add on to the truck, the slower it moves and turns. So I'm thinking about actually taking off the aquarium module for now, and maybe the sleeper module and the docking module. That way my sea truck has good mobility. Hell, I might even take off, like if I'm not if I'm mainly exploring a new area, I'm probably gonna take off the fabricator module too. Nah, this is good to have in case I have to make some emergency food and water. So I'll probably keep that on. I definitely keep my storage. God dang it. What's up, Sandy? I'm doing well. Just some more Subnautica building. I'm showing my friend AB, who's in stream right now. He's cooking while he watches. I'm showing him my base and stuff that I'm working on. I just finished the tour. And now I'm about to go get some lead. So yeah, let's hop in the mech suit. Thank you, mech. Actually, let's fill up on food and water before we head out with the mech suit. Hang on. I actually didn't need to pick up that salt. I guess I'll eat a couple of these. Oh yeah, this is my actual cooked one, not my salt one. Alright. Let's see. Make a couple cured arch peeper to eat. Nom. Drink of water. Let's put a backup water in our prawn suit. Having backup food and water is good in case you're on an adventure and you're not paying attention. Oh, I took this out of here. Did I put it in my overflow locker in my storage? I did. Yeah, it's good to keep spare food and water on board with your vehicles in case you're not paying attention. That way you can be like, oh crap, I need to hurry up and eat and drink like now, and you can hop out, get in the storage, and get you a little bite to eat, and then head back. So that way you're not dying on the way back. You know, especially since I'm on hardcore. For this first playthrough, it's super crucial I do not die. Because I think if I die, that's it for this Subnautica playthrough. I don't think I'm going to play it again. I'm certainly not going to stream it. And so yeah, I really have to be careful not to die to oxygen, food, or water, or just monsters. Alright. Let's go grab some lead. Hit our head on our base real quick. It'd be funny if landing my mech on my glass damaged it. But it's super reinforced glass, so we ain't gotta worry about that. That shit was made with diamonds, bro. Oh no! Nice. You don't want to fight, bro. Leave me alone. Gimme. Some of the resources can be a little buggy and like spawn in the wall and stuff. Oh, I didn't break that. I was like, where'd the piece go? Should be a piece falling. Go away! You are no match for the mech suit. I love my mech suit, dude. There's so much stuff around here, I can't even tell where it all is. Let's go this way. Alrighty. I think I was running a little low on quartz too, so we'll grab some of that. Never say no to titanium. These sharks are so dumb. I wish they would just leave me alone. Like, you can't beat my mech suit. Okay? So stop trying. So all you're doing is hurting my mech and then getting run off. You know? It doesn't actually benefit either of us. Upsies. Woo! Hey, Abby, you should tell Sandbox to get in here. Let me check and see how much lead we got. We got a good amount. We can get a little more. And then I'm gonna go run and grab some creep vine and see if I can't grow that at my base. Whee! Ah. Gimme. Gimme. Please. Please. Thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying playing. My playthrough is probably a little different than most, simply because I started on hardcore. I have not played this game not in hardcore yet. Now, I'm a pretty good gamer, okay? I know my skills. But, and that's part of why I'm playing hardcore, and I've made it this far, is because I'm good at games. But, yeah. Whoa, shit. If I don't lock in, I'd be restarting and restarting and restarting. So far, I've only had one actual restart, and even then, I wasn't that far into the game. It took me one day to catch up. Just some side playing, not streaming it. It took me one day to catch up. It was pretty easy. Oh, nice. But it's really fun. I'm having a lot of enjoyment with it being on hardcore. And AB, if you go and watch some of my other streams on YouTube, whatchamacallit, you'll see I had, earlier on in this playthrough, I had a lot of close encounters with oxygen, and I've even had some with food and water where I almost died. I had once recently where I ran out of food and water, like on my health or whatever, my gauge down on the left. I ran out of both, and they both hurt me and got me down to a third of my health. And I was like, I'm pretty sure if both of these tick right now, I'm dead. And it was super close. It was like, any second now, it's gonna tick for damage. And I don't think I'll survive it. But then I got my food and stuff. I got my tummy filled up. Yeah, so if you're off, if you're like just chilling and whatnot, I highly recommend putting on one of those streams in the background. Oh, I'll whoop your ass. You know how many of your kind I've killed by punching them motherfuckers to death? Please don't tell me anything about Ragnarok. I've played the first game, I haven't played the second. But I'm assuming it's good. Move, shark! Get the fuck out of here. Punch you in the nuts. Stupid shark. Didn't I tell you to get out of here? Bitch! I was about to say, I know you ain't trying to get some smoke. Ah, shit. No! Sorry, fish, but thanks for the bump that let me get to land. Maybe you need to turn the difficulty up, baby. I enjoyed Ragnarok, or not Ragnarok, the first one, because of the higher difficulty. That's what made it more fun. Because that's one thing about some games like that. Like God of War is a game meant more for its gameplay than its story. You know what I mean? It's got a good story, don't get me wrong, but it's more focused on what the gameplay is than the story. So if you're not having fun with the gameplay, maybe it's too easy. Or maybe it's just not your kind of game, which is cool too. If God of War is not your kind of game, then maybe you wouldn't like Ghost of Yotai. But you did like Ghost of Tsushima too. Oh yeah, I tried that rock already. There wasn't nothing there. Back up. Oh. Go this way. I should have plenty of lead now to last me a while. I didn't need much. And there's tons, so I can always come back and get more. Gimme! There. There. Alright. Let's head back. Sure. As long as it's not spoiler related or about art.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I didn't actually grab the resources. Back to the prawn suit. Oh, yeah. I get you. I know exactly what you mean. I'm actually one lead short, I think, from exactly how much I would prefer to have. Wait, no. I'm 2 lead short. Fuck. 2 more lead would exactly fill up half the storage. Alright. Let's make a reactor rod. I know I needed a piece of glass too, so we'll go ahead and make that. What else did I need? 2 uraninite crystal. 1, 2. We are running low on lithium. How are we running low on lithium? Oh yeah, I used a ton of lithium. That's fair. That's fair. I was about to say, like, what? Oh yeah, I was gonna make 2 of these. So let me grab 2 more. Nice. Let's head down to the power room. Pop these in the reactor. Nice. We won't have to worry about power probably for the rest of our playthrough. Or at least we'll only have to refill it like 1 more time. Nice. Look at that, and it made a water for me as I walked up. How kind. Now, we do not have a bioreactor disposal yet. So, we should make one of those. Let's grab a couple lead. Let's go ahead, head back down here. And we'll put our disposal over here. It's gonna be barely used, but it's still gonna be lined up nice. That way we can get rid of these old reactor rods. Alright. I like having this as a side room that's like turned off and whatnot because we're gonna be there so little. That feels cool. Not my titanium locker. Yeah, let's go ahead and make these into ingots to store them better. And we needed an ingot anyway to craft that ingot for our car module. Let's get our 2 gel in one of these. Let's get, we don't have an advanced wiring kit, do we? No, so I'll probably have to make a data chip to get a piece of gold. Copper wire. And that should be all that needs. We need a regular wiring kit too. Alright. I'm getting so good at remembering what everything needs to craft. That's another reason, another way that you know you're getting late game. Is you start remembering all the complex recipes and their subparts that you need. Now here's the thing, I'm out of lithium now. So we'll need to grab some lithium on our way to grab creepvine. That's the wrong container. Didn't I need glass for one of these? No. Did I just do this? God dang it. Alrighty. Boop. And we got that. So now we can make that module. Let's see. Titanium. Titanium. And then we'll need the one rubber, which we'll get from getting the creep vine. Let's see. We can put that water away. We keep our air bladders with us. So these, AB, right? These are pretty fucking cool. You can use them either for a quick burst upwards, right? It uses the air in it to lift you up real quick. Or, when you're underwater, you can press up on the D-pad to use its air and refill your oxygen. Each one gives you like 15. That's pretty cool. I didn't notice that. So look, if this one's empty already, right? And I use this one, it uses the extra oxygen to refill this. That's cool. I didn't know that. But still, I use these mainly. I keep them with me just in case, because you said you're gonna go watch my earlier ones, my earlier videos. I have had a lot of situations with close calls with oxygen, and each one of these gives me 15 more seconds. So I can real quick pop 1 to 2 of these and get 15 or 30 seconds of oxygen, and I can use the other one to lift myself to the surface, or I can pop all 3, get 45 seconds of oxygen, and hurry up and rush back to like my truck or my base and get air. These are super good for saving my ass in the water. Now, before I go get creepvine, I'm gonna take a quick potty break. And then yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go get some creepvine. I need to get a little more lithium. Let me do a quick inventory recap, so I know what all I'm grabbing before I leave. We're good on titanium. I could use more quartz, copper, and silver. Definitely more silver. We only have 4. So more silver, more quartz. Copper we'll probably be fine on, but more wouldn't hurt. Lithium, diamond, and magnetite. Alright. We got our list. Potty break. Alrighty. We are back from potty break. So let's pull the sea truck out and take off some of its modules. Pop. Boop. What modules do we really want to take with us right now? Let's move that aside. Let's see. Not the aquarium module. Definitely the fabricator module. That's a handy one. Maybe just these three for now. Well, I don't really need my prawn suit, I guess. Not right now. So I could put this one up for now too. Leave that there. Yeah. I think I'm actually gonna move them to the side. This way. Because this is more out of the way. Our truck looks so tiny now. And we'll put this one over here. Because this is a special module. It has to go on the back. So we keep it, you know, away on the side. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn that on. My other base spot. Let's turn these off. And let's go turn off this thing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Cool. Let's see. Scanner room. Off. So, we wanted lead, lithium, diamond, creepvine, quartz. Let me type that in chat. Quartz. Should be all quartz, silver, lithium, or crystal would be cool too. Diamond, magnetite. Isn't it M-A-G-N-I-T-I-E? No. E-M-A-G-N-E-T-I-T. Alright, and then we know creepvine. Creepvine's our main goal right now. Maybe I should bring both kinds. Let's see. That one is mainly used for fiber mesh, which I don't think I'll need fiber mesh for a good while. I wish I knew where to find spiral plant. I really do. I really wish I knew where to find spiral plant. That's such a holdup in some of our advancement. That's actually part of the reason we started a side base, but still haven't found where that stuff is. Glad you're still here, Abby. Ooh, I just got an idea. what if I put some titanium, copper, gold table coral in my overflow locker for the sea truck, right? And then I could put a quartz and titanium as well for a doorway in. And where is it? A solar panel for power, and I could just build a scanner room around and scan various places. That seems like a good idea. I'm glad I actually stuck around for another second to get that water. You can eat this. Alright. Maybe we'll find some spiral plant along the way. Open storage. No, actually. Let's head back to the sea truck. My sea truck is so tiny now. And I can just walk in the back door like that. I like that back door. Alright. I'm gonna actually do that. At least have the stuff in here. So that if I ever want to pop down a scanner room real quick, I can. And then I'll have power for my base. What else did I need? Oh yeah, solar panel. Right there. I wonder if this would work for a place that doesn't have stuff. Whatever. Okay, let's park this. Oh. Park our sea truck real quick. And gather those resources. We should have quartz. Yeah, we got glass, so we'll definitely have stuff for quartz. Alright, we're gonna need boop, boop, boop. That much more titanium, at least. We need exactly 7, so we'll be putting up 3 more titanium. Nope. 1, 2, 3. There. That's enough for the thing I wanted to build, as well as that. Let's get our 1 gold. Let's get this piece of table. Now, wait a minute. Did I ever put up stuff for my bronze suit? I guess so. That's right, I didn't get more table coral this time. It's decently large. Let's see. Look. Personal log, no. Logs, communications, maps, Altera facilities. I am look, hang on. Up here. See how there's like a hole in the middle? Right? In the middle of the big rock in the middle. You see how there's kind of like a cavern in it too? Right? In that cavern is that blue symbol down at the very bottom right. The horseshoe. That's where we are right now. And let's see. Where is it? Phi Robotics. We'll do Phi Robotics and where is it? Why can I never find this bitch? Drop pod. Also, we can turn off the bronze suit for now. So, Phi Robotics over there is next to our Crimson Castle. And our Crimson Castle is those... You see that green symbol on the left? There's some land travel. But it's mostly underwater. Then the first game is almost entirely underwater. There's like one island, maybe two. But those glaciers on the very far left, next to that green symbol, the bigger glaciers, that's where our Crimson Castle base is, up there. And that drop pod is about in between. It's in that little dip in between the yellow triangle and the purple symbol. So that'll kind of give you a rough estimate of how big this place is. And that's about 50 meters right there to our vehicle, like where it's docked at the moment. That's about how big 50 meters is. So you times that by 10, you got half the distance to there. And more like a third. So it's not like super duper big, but it's not tiny either. It's kind of like a medium-sized map, I'd say. That's just how wide it is. You know, there's also below ground. There's resources to get around the place. There's nooks and crannies to come back to. So it's still got good playtime, but it wouldn't take me long to get from one side of the map to the other. I'm actually going to be heading back towards that way right now to get creepvine and lithium. Now, we can also grab silver and quartz on the way. We should be able to grab everything on the way, except maybe diamond and magnetite, which I'm not tripping too hard on right now. We don't need a bunch of diamond and magnetite. Where am I? There. Alright. We needed that one table coral. We need 3 copper. So take this and pop this in the recyclotron. God, I love my recyclotron. 3 copper. We need 3 quartz. We will be getting quartz on the way. So we got everything we need for scanner room, a hatch, and a solar panel. No problem, man. Hey, I'll hit you up after this stream and talk to you about getting you Sea of Thieves. So whenever you're free, just let me know, and we'll try to work towards that, and then you can start the download. Yeah, definitely. I think the funniest one I could recommend is the starting of this Below Zero series. But yeah, man, you take care. Thanks for stopping by the stream, AB. It was good catching back up with you, and yeah, we'll definitely run some Sea of Thieves once you got it installed. I need a smoke. Okay, I don't need, I want. Use the correct words. Yeah. The first episode, it's just the general beginning of the series. I think I died on episode 4 and had to restart. And so episode 5 resumes at I played off stream and kind of caught back up to where I was with a new base location. So, yeah, just start on the first one. these out. Input 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need 3. Yeah, that's definitely not enough room for all this. Yeah, I didn't think so. I wish I had a better spot for this. No, that's not right. Wait. I need one more titanium. I'm 1 titanium short. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1. No, I'm not. I was just bad at counting. Okay. So that's 8 titanium in there. We'll put our 1, 2, 3. This. Let's put our table coral. We also meant to stick these few waters in there. Okay. I wish I knew how to make nutrient blocks. That would be awesome. What does the salad give? Preston's plant leaf. We don't know how much it gives, actually. And I can't just whip my knife out right now. That one less noticeable. It's more in the corner. Is that us? Oh, it is Robin and Potato. That sucks that, like, the only picture of Sam we have right now is this one with her and Daniela. But that's okay. It'll do. Let's see. This extra food. We'll go ahead and just stick it in crafted for now. This egg, I'm curious. I'm curious about it. Weren't we able to scan an egg at some point? Alright. Let's take these off the crafting now. So we got all the stuff for it. We can just bust that out if we need it. Yeah, another water. Go ahead and eat a couple peppers. That does not work as my only food and water source though. Man, I gotta pee again already? What the hell? Alright, well, be right back. Oh, okay, I thought that was just glitched. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll be quicker this time. There was a helicopter passing overhead. pulled my attention a little bit. Okay. Oh, man. I love playing Subnautica. It's gonna be so sad when this series is over and there isn't any more of it to play. Alrighty. Now. We don't have our quantum locker? Where the hell is our quantum locker? Wait a minute. Oh shit. Where did I leave my locker? Is it still around the base or somewhere? Oh, dang. Oh, I think I know where I left it. When I had to get my repair tool. Ah, that's all my tools right now. Well, I should be okay. I should still be alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Ah, but that's so unfortunate that I left it there. I definitely need to go pick that back up. That's on our to-do list. Alright, let me see, can I pin this message? Yeah. No, I don't want to undo the pinned message. There. So that'll stay easy to find and read. Okay. I think we're all good to go. What the hell are you whining about? Alright. What? What do you want? What is not red? There's no way that all of this, there's something like down here that's not red. Alright, I have a scanner. There. Alright. I think that's all we need. Damn. Yeah, we definitely want to go pick that back up. I don't think there's anything I'm forgetting about. Oh my god, we're so much faster now. Oh, woo! Dude, we are zooming. We are literally hauling right now. Hauling ass. Alright. Yeah. Do you want to double check my modules? See, I got everything I want. I should make some beacons and mark stuff. Actually, grab a couple. I can't, because I don't have my knife. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, we gotta go get our knife first and foremost. I can't believe I left my knife there. Jeez, Cosmic. Jeez. That feels like such a rookie mistake. It should be around here. We know Big Boy was here, you know, where we left our locker. Fuck, bro. Oh, this is scary. I don't have my mech suit. I don't have anything to fight anything right now. Because I don't have my kit. I could use a little more of this. Spiral plant! Oh! Fuck! We don't have a knife! Oh my god, it's been right here this whole time? Oh my god. What is this? Sea truck docking module. Yeah, we don't. Let's get back to the ship. Oh, I don't feel comfortable without my armor. Dude. I'm actually frustrated. This has been in our face this whole time. And if I had made my base where I had originally been thinking about making it, over by these ice glaciers, I would have probably found it by now. Oh, that's rough. It's right there, dude. I can't believe well, we know we're in the right place. Fuck, man. Maybe I should bring my prawn suit here instead of my suit. I feel a lot more comfortable in my prawn suit. Let's come hide in here real quick. Let's see. God, dude, it's been right here. It's been right here this whole time. Okay. We know where to look. We know where to look. We know where to look. Listen, big boy. Just leave me alone right now. Oh, what a tight little space. I think it was down here. Yes. Oh my god. Dude, I can't believe I left this thing here. I can't believe Spiral Plant has been here this whole time. Is it in here? I'm just curious. Can I find it in here? Has it been entirely under our nose? Dude. I can't believe it's been here this whole time. I'm grabbing lithium and quartz while I'm here. Cause it's safe down here. Fuck, man. Big boy scary. Okay, big boy scary. Too bad AB had to leave before he could see that, but I guess if for some reason he played Subnautica, that's a good surprise for him. We have only 2 quartz right now. Fuck. I don't want to get caught by big boy while I'm not in armor. get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking just get out of here. We're about to run our asses off. Go! Saw its shadow. I think we're good. I think we're good. God. It's been right fucking here. Dude. Dude. It's been right here. Oh. Reminiscent of muscle striations, the spiral plant contains a strong but lightweight fibrous material that is useful for insulation and pressure equalization. The spiral plant lives in symbiosis with the vent garden. Huh. The big thing. That's right. And it said there was a way to get in those. So we should check that out. That means also that place has fucking spiral plant and we missed it. I bet it's inside the vent gardens. In turn, the mesh-like fibers of the plant filter out heavy metals from the vent emissions below. God, dude. It's been right. Man, I'm just happy to have found it at least. New blueprint synthesized. Spiral plant clipping. Man. I can't believe there's something so, like, deeply... You know what I mean? Like, learning that this has been here this whole time. It's just like, man. So, we should swing by the vent garden. Been here this whole time. Oh. Dude. Something about that is just deep. It's been here this whole time. It's been here this whole time. Our blocker from making a reinforced dive suit, from making our freaking prawn suit, what, depth 2 I think as well, and our sea truck depth 2, I believe both of those have been blocked by this whole time. Let's see. Depth 2 is synthetic fiber, and we can make these because we know where to find that, and we got plenty of nickel over at the Crimson Castle. Damn, dude. I think we actually already made the prawn suit depth 2. We probably, if we swing by the Crimson Castle, we can probably make both of these. Oh man, the fucking blocker from not having these. It's been right in front of us. Damn it. At least we found it. At least we found it. Let's see. How much is it to make each synthetic fiber? One spiral plant clipping. It's one. And how many do we need? We need one. We literally need one synthetic fiber from one cut on one plant. And it's been in front of us. I'm pretty sure there was a synthetic fiber I tossed out too. So that's like my fault. We could have had that by now. But man. I want to go back and like make this. Let's head to the Crimson Castle. And go make this. That's our next mission. So, big boy's up there. We'll take a... no. We'll take a detour this way. Back to their cotton camp. And then we'll go right. Because we got a good amount of lithium, too. Oh yeah, that's right. We got enough quartz as well, so let's stick that in here. Sweet. I bet I can grow this as well. I'm gonna put this in my outdoor garden. It's been right there. Right there, man. That sucks. That sucks. Dude, this whole time, I didn't even need the cotton camp. Not one bit. Yeah, shut up, Bean. This has me looking at everything now. Let's grab another quartz. There will be plenty of quartz too. So back off. Shouldn't I be able to get in these ones? I guess not, because they're still floating. You best bet you was gonna get a shot. Alright, and then we'll grab some silver. I love the mobility of the smaller sea truck too. We didn't grab
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's what I wanted to do first, but I guess we'll go ahead and make these upgrades. Oh, that started draining the battery from this place. That's okay. I'm fine with that. Oh, man. That's crazy. That's insane, really. Let's gonna have a look at this stuff and see if there's anything we want to take back. Definitely that. That's where we just looked. What's this guy? Creature eggs, bladderfish. Good. 5,000 ion cubes. We want that kyanite. We'll go ahead and grab this quartz. Our diamond. Let's go store stuff real quick. Actually, first and foremost, let's make all these bits. Module. The light down there was looking like an egg. It looked like an egg sitting in the water. I was like, what's up with that egg? Cool. That's a nice part to have on. I should be able to just swim it straight in and connect it. Oops. Cool. It doesn't have a back entrance though. So I can't get it. Oh, it's got this. Yo, this looks cool. This looks cool. It's a neat thing to have in the ship. Alright. And then we'll go make the actual gadget. We got our power right now. Staying exactly even. Tools. Tether tool.
The tether tool facilitates instant travel to a paired sea truck teleportation module. Ion cube required for use.
Holy power. That can't be right. It uses an ion cube itself. We have to try it, right? I mean, while we're here. So it's not actually in. Ooh, and that uses like a third of its power. I see. So we'll want some spare ion cubes in storage. That's good to know. Good to know. See, this is why we tested it now. Instead of having to go find more ion cubes. Take 6. That'll fill up the spare storage and the fabricator. I gotta remember this base. Yeah. Cool. 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 We'll keep the tether tool in there for now. Alright. And then let's start storing some of these resources, like this lithium. I might grab one more to put in here. But now that those are made, we can take them off the list. Wherever they are. There. That one and this one. So now, let's look at reinforced dive suit. Let's look at upgrade tab 2 and 3. Let's see if we can go ahead and make some of that right here. Nice. And we actually did need 2 synthetic fiber, not just 1. So we needed 1 plant. Still. We still only needed 1 plant. Yeah, let's get our upgrade module out of the sea truck. I gotta take the sea truck out for that. That was weird. I guess because it was still moving out of the dock. It's interesting. So the upgrade panel is just past the power. This shouldn't even be 100. Yeah, it's only 30. We can leave it out actually. We should have the resources to make this stuff. Let's see, yeah, it was like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, I believe. And 2 diamond, I think it was a ruby per synthetic fiber. We also needed to, for general crafting costs, we need a diamond, a lead, and what else was it for an emerald? I think it was a lithium too. Let's see. Glass, just glass. Which we actually need to make real quick. Let's go ahead and make these synthetic fibers. 2. Make that glass. Make this enameled glass. And let's grab our, we don't have any titanium in there. We need a titanium ingot and a couple of lithium. Quick. That's right, our modification station we moved. Let's be over there. Yeah. 2 lithium. 2 lithium. Which should be here. Yep. 1, 2. For that. And titanium. We need to grab more titanium. We didn't bring the prawn suit for getting quartz here. Oh. That's fine. We can make this stuff at the base, I guess. It doesn't have to be here and now. That's cool though. So we don't actually need this scanner room, technically. So we'll go ahead and store that. Let's just start storing some stuff. Actually, let's make this depth module 1. And let's make the reinforced dive suit. Go ahead and do that. Nope. And then we'll just make the, what's it called later. What did I need 2 more nickel for? The nickel is needed for something. Oh, for the the prawn suit. But we already made that. I'm pretty sure. We'll bring it just in case. Although we do have nickel back at the base, don't we? Yeah, whatever. We can always bring it. Let's load up our diamond and magnetite. I'll go ahead and... Oh, we didn't make the stupid... both of the things. What a big dummy am I.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to take up more inventory than what it costs to make it. So let me actually store some of that extra diamond. And equipment, reinforced dive suit. While that's making, we'll make a sea truck depth 2. Oh, and it comes with the gloves. I see. I see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and bring the hat as well. Where was my equipment? Crafted? Yeah. Okay. Glad we put up a bunch of that diamond. Dude. I can't believe that spiral clip is right there, man. Ah. Can I store that here? Yeah. I don't want to though. Not there. Looks like I might have to, though. That's okay. We'll just keep it there. And all out. Go ahead, pop this thing in. And see? 650. Yeah. Alright. We can take that off the list. We can take the reinforced dive suit off the list. It's pretty weird that that comes with the gloves, whereas for these you gotta make them separate. But hey, I'm not complaining. I mean, maybe I am a little bit. I thought it was only gonna be body armor I'd have to equip. I didn't know it was gonna be both. But hey. Cool. It looks cool on our arms too. Reinforced. I'm hoping I will actually take less damage and stuff as well. Alright. Let's get to storing. Store that in there. Let's drive our sea truck in now that we've got that all installed. Hey, we're actually gaining power again. Look at that. I think it's because I actually have a bioreactor here. Bioreactor. Bioreactor. That didn't look as cool as I was hoping. I was wondering why it was so quiet. Alright. Let's grab this diamond. Let's grab this magnetite. Those are the main things we're going to want to grab from here. We can find ruby and stuff elsewhere. Let's see. What else did we want from here? Do we have silver? I'm not seeing it. So I don't believe so. That's okay. We can always grab more silver. There's a lithium we missed. So we're just going to be grabbing quartz and silver as well as the grapevine for now. That's right, I should store some of this as well. My equipment. there anything we want to store in here? I don't believe so. Trying to think of how I could organize this a little better. A little better. I can't. Because we're already using all the storage. Alright. That's okay. $650. Just doubled our fucking. Oh yeah. Okay, you're still alive. About to say, did I just killed the shit out of that thing? Definitely that one. Right. Park in here. Toss this out real quick. Storage. Put up our scanner and our habitat builder. We don't need those right now. Quantum locker again. And let's grab some creepvine seeds. Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. We got the main thing we needed. Now, in theory, I should be able to plant these. What did I need silicone rubber for? I know I needed it for bulkheads. I think I needed it for that item as well, which we just made. Do I need it for anything else? Not that's readily apparent. That takes a whole magnetite. That's crazy. Okay. I think we got what we really needed out of it. Dude, I'm having to go to the bathroom like crazy today. Normally I don't have to go to the bathroom this much, but I've already had to go like 3 times in one stream. Recharge power cells in areas doesn't stack. I wonder what that would even be useful for. Yeah, I don't think I need another silicone rubber. Except for bulkheads. So, we'll just go ahead and turn it into silicone rubber to help with storage issues. One, two. And that way we can grab one vine and one seed and head back. We didn't grab as much quartz as we wanted, but we can always grab quartz. There's quartz deposits. What we really got is what we needed. We got diamond and magnetite, which takes longer to find. We did not get silver. Unfortunate. silver isn't incredibly hard to get either. Back to the cotton can. Now you I don't care about pissing off the little guys, okay? But the big guy, I don't want to anger. We're gonna head to cotton camp. We're gonna unload, and then I think we'll head a little deeper. Well, maybe I'll call it on the stream. And I'll head deeper next time. I do need to do another lore recap. I say it every good while. Probably every episode, I'm gonna be honest. Or every other episode at least. Oh, afterburner. Calm down. You son of a bitch.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You know what's cool about having this teleport module? If everything goes to shit, right? And my prawn suit gets broken by a predator or something, I can have that ready to teleport and just teleport back to my siege truck for safety. And then get the fuck out of there, you know? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I was about to say, oh, yeah, I had all this prawn suit storage. No, I didn't, because I didn't bring my prawn suit. Silly me. Alright. Put some of those in there. But I really need to make a plant locker, so I'm not just cramming all this in the crafted. Put our magnetite, our granite, lithium. Let's go plant those things. Let's pop a couple of waters in the fridge. Eat some peppers. I didn't grab one of the other plants that I was using for bioreactor fuel. I want to grow some of those too. What was I doing? Ah, yes. Go outside. Planter. Ah. I see. I see. Okay. I think they grow two different kinds of creepvine, so I'm glad I got both. Oh, I'm so glad I got both. 'Cause look, this one's gonna grow me seeds. This one's gonna grow me the vine. Awesome. And I think I'm gonna actually move those to back here. I should grow 2 seeds, 2 vines. That'd be pretty rad. Once those are finished. I wonder if just the seeds would be good because of potentially being able to cut the seed vines if I need vines, but whatever. Yep, let's go back to the sea truck, empty out that storage. Let's turn off fire robotics. Let's turn off, what is this? Oh. Turn off this module. Let's turn off drop pod and crimson gas. It's so good to be progressing like this. Oh, let's undock the sea truck quick so we can grab its depth module and upgrade it. And then we're gonna head down by Mida and check out the crystal area. Access upgrades.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
That's okay. As long as it's docked, it shouldn't be taking depth damage. Same for these ones. Yep. Oh yeah. Grab the stuff from the storage. Okay. Boop. Shut. I don't believe I have any crafted one of those, so let's grab one of these and make one. And modification station. Make depth upgrade 3. Yes, man. Ready for pickup. The hell you mean? Give it to me. We could just stick nickel in there for now. Why are either of these in here? Oops. Why is... Wait. What? Oh, I was getting all confused. We'll put nickel in here too. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and store all the diamond while we're at it. Store this lithium. I believe that magnetite is all stuff I just stored. Right? And then this. We definitely need to make a plant locker. And potentially get rid of this egg. Yeah. Let's put those away in there and go make a plant locker. Oh, I gotta open my quantum storage though. Base builder. Go ahead and put that thermo blade up. lost my locker. There. Now I should have everything I need to build a plant locker real quick. Alright. Where's the buildies? There. So, here's what I'm thinking. We'll do plants here, plant there, plant there. Or maybe plants. See, I don't know. How would I, what about this? You know, what would I put here? I could put windows, I suppose. Maybe a window. But it's not like it's the best view or anything. I could put reinforcement. Anyway, that's for something different. So, for now, we'll just put this here. And I'd rather no name. Excuse me. I'd rather no name than just locker. That's such a weird way for this all to be organized. Ugh. This is awful. This is terrible. This is bad. I guess what I could do, right, is right here. I could have a couple of lockers that have like eggs and stored animal, like fish, right? Maybe. Yeah, I'll go ahead and just put this egg and see what it gives me. We'll see what it grows. And if it's something bad, I'll kill it. Alrighty. Let's go put that depth module in. And take this recipe off our HUD. Sweet. This is so cool. I'm so happy to have mine. Yeah, I know. I know shit's breaking. No, get back here! I'm trying! A fly landed on my mic. 1,000 meters. So the prawn suit is still for the deeper dives. That's kind of what I was thinking. Damn, that did some damage in that tiny amount of time. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Let's go ahead and dock. Put on our prawn suit dock. Dock our bronze suit. Whoa, whoa, too high. Nice. Let's go grab the bronze suit. It said 98. Here it says 99. We dock it. Wait, no. I actually just wanted to enter the cool. Ah, this is so cool, man. So cool. And then I gotta see how far it can teleport me. You know? Because what if I can... how limited is it? Because that means I could potentially be traveling really far away and still be fine. Alright, that's gonna be it for this episode. I gotta do some stuff and take a potty break. I'm gonna get ready to go to family dinner. Oops. Um, and yeah, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. This was fun. I got so glad I found Spiral Plant, dude. Oh my gosh. It's been in front of us this pretty much this entire time that we've needed it. It's been around. You know? Because we were finding that other part of the um, ship of the Mercury 2. We were finding that back piece before we even started going down really into the what's it called? The green area. Um, so we could have had our sea truck able to go down to Meta the whole time. But yeah, thank everybody for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. GG's.